New future. That is the theme of this year's Boao Forum for Asia, which kicks off this weekend. World leaders are arriving at the annual conference to boost solidarity across the Asia-Pacific region. And for more on this, CCTV's Young joins us live. Young.
Yes, Michelle, the Boao Forum for Asia promotes regional economic development, and this time there will be some 70 sessions discussing ways to bring Asian economies closer together. Topics include regional development, the economy, technological innovation, and industrial transformation.
An increasingly global event attended by global decision makers. The 2015 Boao Forum will host more VIPs from across the globe than before. An estimated 5,000 people will be arriving on this small island for important talks. Chinese President Xi Jinping will deliver a keynote speech at the opening ceremony on March the 28th. Since it was founded 14 years ago, promoting regional economic integration and bringing Asian countries closer to their development goals has been at the core of the forum's mission. Highlights this year include China's two initiatives, the joint construction of the One Belt One Road and membership of the AIIB, the Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank.
Many experts and economists are worried about security in some of the countries along the proposed trade routes of the One Belt One Road initiative. They're worried that investment in such places may not be safe, but the initiative is being welcomed by all the countries involved, because a better economy helps to elevate people out of poverty, which in turn is a positive factor for social stability. For China as well, it brings more opportunities to the export, logistics, and infrastructure sectors, and helps create market demand for sectors suffering overcapacity.
The Silk Road Economic Belt and the 21st Century Maritime Silk Road took shape last year with a focus on infrastructure, connecting the Eurasia community through land and sea. Meanwhile, as the deadline to join the AIIB nears, leaders are also here to discuss their interests. With more than 30 countries having signed up for membership and a growing interest from Europe, more countries are still deciding whether to join.
The AIIB has already expanded from a regional mechanism to a global one, with many European economies joining in. This suits the growing demand for economic growth in Asia. It's supplementary to the existing financial order, but also innovation. New things are always feared and challenged by existing orders, but attitudes are changing, and many more economies outside Asia have recently gone from negative to positive. There's no stopping it playing its role once it's formed.
As the host country, China hopes the forum will promote the solidarity and cooperation among Asian nations, as well as the regional integration process.
Well, China has set its GDP growth target at around 7% this year, which is the lowest in more than a decade. So naturally this time, it is also looking for new ways to stimulate its economy. For example, the upcoming development of the One Belt, One Road initiative will likely provide some insight on how China plans to strengthen its economic ties with countries in the Eurasia community, Michelle.
There's a lot going on, Young, especially with the AIIB. Other than that, what is special or distinctive about the forum this year?
Well, this time there's a record number of officials attending. It's estimated that more than 80 high-ranking officials, as well as 65 Fortune 500 CEOs and presidents will be present. And this forum has attracted people from nearly 50 countries in the world. And in the 4 days, the construction projects of the One Belt, One Road will be announced. Investments will focus on energy, railways, and infrastructure. And also the AIIB, which is backed by China, has so far attracted a lot of media attention. And we know that at least 35 countries, with the latest Australia and perhaps even South Korea, may join the China-backed bank by the end of this month. And also the One Belt, One Road initiative will be more clearly announced by Chinese President Xi Jinping when he delivers an opening speech on March the 28th. Michelle.
Certainly a lot happening. Thank you so much, Young, at the Boao Forum. Well.